Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Ricky, and we're the SmallsRV Adventures. If you're new here, we travel all across the country. Me, 5 kids, and my wife. My oldest son, Ricky, is away in college, so it's gonna be 4 kids, my dog Mac, my wife, and my little baby that's in the stomach still, little Liam. Hopefully we name him that, I don't know. I got a smile for my wife over there. But remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, when you subscribe to the channel, it's free. There's no charge involved with it. A lot of people ask, will they be charged? Especially people that are up there in age, like me, or older. Sometimes they don't like to hit the subscribe button because they think it could cost a fee or something. It's absolutely free. Any YouTuber that you like across the platform, when you subscribe to their channel, it's free. Now remember, that's the channel. It's not memberships or anything like that. It's just subscribing to their channel. By the way, see anything new? Check out these kicks. These kicks are totally amazing. Look at the bottom of them. The grip. Oh my God. I've had these on for a couple of days now, just testing them out. They're from Fitville. I'm going to let you guys see their website, thefitville.com, and they have a variety of nice sports, outdoors, hiking sneakers and boots, sandals. They have all sorts of gear at reasonable prices, and that's thefitville.com. So check it out. Let me give you guys a little closer look. I have my computer here so that I have the website up. But let me show you guys how exactly it looks. The Fitville website is very easy to navigate. You can just go to best selling or new arrivals. You go to best selling, you can see which one of these shoes is selling the best. And then you can look at the new arrivals. So these are the best selling here. Got absolutely a load of shoes there, and I love them. I have on the Cross Creek. They're absolutely beautiful. They have for men, you have for women, and they're known for having their big white size. Look at the kids over there. We're about to go out and dump the garbage where I can walk around with my shoes on. What you got there, Kalisha? Oh, look at that. They have all their absolute things. They're coming up for the end of the school, and I know they're happy. Mac is also here. He's ready to go outside. Looks like he's been working out the whole day, right? No, he's ready to go out. You ready to go out? You ready to go for a walk, boy? You ready to go out? Come on, boy. I'm trying to make his tail wag. Come on, boy. Come on. Look, 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 look. He's ready to go out. Before I go out for my walk, let me tell you guys about the discount code that Fitville gave to me. I'm gonna put it at the top of this little platform, this little scene that I'm doing now, where you can have a discount code to get yourself a percentage off. I'm also gonna put a link in the description, and also I'm gonna pin it in the comments where you can get a discount for these shoes. Now, a lot of us are used to wearing Nikes, Reeboks, and all these other expensive shoes. Now these other brands are coming out with more comfortability and more style than these other well-known shoes. Now these are becoming the well-known shoes. And let me tell you, when I go outside with these, everyone is looking at my feet. They want to know exactly what I have on. So let's go for the walk so I can show you how these shoes work in action. The eyes are out. This was our old site. It's empty today. The park is more packed than it was the last time we were here. There are bugs flying in the air. Little Macky Mac attack. We like to travel around the parks and see if we can find people with Starlink. And Grayson just missed that one over there. So I had to tell him, Grayson, you missed one. It's a Starlink.
No.
It's the one behind you.
I saw one.
You saw it?
Yeah.
We go on our hikes. That's one of the things we do too. It makes it fun because we're always looking for people with Starlinks. Sometimes you don't see a lot. Sometimes you see a lot of them. But sometimes they're hitting. Sometimes they're on top of the rigs where you don't see them that much. And they keep asking about the pool.
The pool open.
I think it is open, but we have to look at the hours. Been inside the pool here, Timothy Lake South, but we enjoyed the one in the north. But let me see if they have the operating hours here. It'd be pretty cool. I don't even know where the entrance is, to tell you the truth. First time we're looking at it. It's 3 feet on this side here closest to us, and then on the side the furthest is 4 feet.
4 feet?
Yeah, you can fit in there. I like walking around getting a little sweat on. You too? You like walking around?
Yes.
She had a field day. She had a field day at her school.
Like a field trip.
A field trip.
Yeah.
And let me show you how much fun Grayson had. Grayson, you had fun on your field trip?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
He had so much fun, he lost the shoestring.
Tag.
Now tell me, guys, in the comments, if your kids had so much fun on a field trip in school that they lost the shoestring out of their shoe. I don't know how that happens, but with my kids, it's happening. So let me know. This park is looking really, really clean and well maintained. Oh man. When we go on our long trip, the caterpillar. Let's look at the caterpillar that mentally pointed out. Hey, little buddy. These other parks are gonna have a lot to compete with because we're used to these nice forest settings. Well, nice in the forest. A lot of the parks that are forest-like are not very nice, but they're doable. It's like boondocking with electricity. But here, you have all the amenities and it's clean and well kept. Here's a look at these stylish shoes. I mean, when you walk in, they feel really, really good. Whoa. With the extra wide front base. So your toes have room to wiggle and breathe while you hiking. No more bunions and stomp toes. These are really, really comfortable. We have this training collar back on Mac and it's not affecting him at all. We have like rubber caps on the endings of it, so he's still pulling, and that's not good. I love seeing these trucks pulling the campers. Those are so cool. I mean, I bet you going up those hills, especially going into Texas, you have no problem getting up them hills. That thing looked like it has an amazing amount of power. We're still on a slight hill. It's like this is on a down slope, this angle here where we at. It's so funny. This is a closer look at the shoe. It's really, really nice. Wish I could have it like on a swivel or something like that. But it's a really nice shoe. Let me show you the front of it. You know, you don't even have to tie the laces. It's like with a pull button to tighten. It's really cool. And let me show you the bottom. Look at all of this grip. And you won't be slipping. That is rugged right there. Time to get comfortable inside of the RV because we were outside nearly the whole day. We took a trip into Manhattan in the city. We had some appointments. Then we went to get the RV. Oh, it was a lot. And now we're finally relaxing. And let me tell you something. The weather, you can't listen to the weather because the weather said that it was going to rain all weekend. But when we went on our trip to the city, we saw that it wasn't raining. We saw a little bit of rain. So it's like, you know what? I don't trust that it's going to rain the whole entire weekend because it was like 80 degrees and they said it was going to be 60 degrees. And I'm like, no, it's not. It can't be. So we're driving and it's getting more late. And I'm like, it's still 80 degrees out here. And it's after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the high was supposed to be in the 60s. So I'm like, it's no way. The sky looks too clear. So I look at the forecast again, and now all of the rain changed. So think about the people that didn't book or canceled their booking because they saw the weather in this area. This is amazing. I don't pay too much attention to the weather because I like to camp in the rain and the snow or any type of weather, so it really doesn't bother me much. This is Mac after every walk. Every single walk, he's sitting just like this, like he's worn out. You worn out, buddy? You worn out, buddy? He's like, get that camera out of my face, Dad. Well, he's worn out. He was pulling a lot when he was out there. And yes, he has a dog bed. We pull it out at night. A lot of people comment about his dog bed. Where does the dog sleep? Mac has a very comfortable dog bed, but he doesn't like to use it. He'll use it when we're around, but as soon as everyone goes to sleep, he jumps up on either the front seat, the front passenger seat, or the recliners. He's on something. When we're in the house, as the sticks and bricks, he's the same way, where he will not sleep on the floor. He's gonna be up on the couch. when we're around, he won't get on it. He's like, oh, I'm a good dog. We used to let him on it a lot, but he had an accident on the couch. So that's when we said, no, you can't get on the couch anymore because he was already trained. But now he waits for us to go to sleep, and then he gets on the couch. This little UPS over here, this thing is a power hog. So I'm only going to use this thing when I'm hooked up to shore power. And that's just in case there's like a surge or something. It protects your Starlink and your TV and your other devices. But it is power hungry. I was thinking once this UPS is fully charged that it would not take any more energy, but it constantly pulls power. So I realized when I had it plugged into my power station, like when we're traveling, most of the time it would say that my biggest battery would last like 7 hours or 6 hours. I'm like, wait a minute. These things that I'm plugging in doesn't take much electricity. And then I figured it out. I said, oh, it's this UPS that's there. That's pulling the most power. So I plugged my television and the Xbox and the internet like I normally do into a small power station while we were traveling. And it was only pulling 100 watts. And I was able to get, the power station was a half full. And it said I was able to get about 6 to 7 hours out of it. And it's half full, so it can double the amount of time that I will be able to use it driving. So I realized, okay, I'm not going to plug in the UPS while I'm driving. I'll just use a power station or one of the off-grid batteries that I created myself. The UPS, that can stay, and when we're hooked up to shore power, and it works better that way. Those balls are in their safe place right there. You won't believe it's still 80 degrees outside. That Y is for the LED sign. I have it plugged in to shore power. Seems like a lot of the sites here are newly graveled. Well, these sites down here, I've never camped in this site that I'm in because before there was assigned sites, I used to park all the way up on the high level, but Starlink works all over this park. I have over 200 megabits per second upload and over 20 megabits per second download. Did I say that wrong? Download to over 200 megabits per second and upload over 20 megabits per second. So we're slamming here. I mean, we can upload things, our videos to YouTube. The kids can download games and play the games. We can have multiple devices hooked up. We usually have over 20 devices hooked up no matter where we are. When we in sticks and bricks, a lot of the devices are around, so they still are hooked up to the Starlink. Even when we're inside the sticks and bricks, some of the things are hooked up because the Starlink actually works better than the provider that we have for the sticks and bricks. So if we're close enough to where the RV is, we just connect to the Starlink because it's always on. So someone changed the area where they're sleeping. He went over on the floor there. He goes wherever the AC is gonna hit him because it is still hot outside, really hot. So he's going where the AC is going. And I'll let you guys see the temperature now. So inside of the RV, we have this little Merlin solar and it tells the temperature that's inside. It tells you how many amps you're getting in everything. We're not pulling in any amps, but we do have 14.3 volts. And if you can see it, it's at 79 degrees. And we have the AC on. We don't have 1.2, we only have 1.1. The first time, or the second trip that I'm realizing that the 50 amp service is an upcharge. I don't know if it was always like that. I just presumed that the 50 and a 30 amp worked. So the last time, I believe the first time I came here with the camper, I plugged right into the 50 amp and it worked. But every other time that I came, the 50 amp didn't work. And I thought, wait, something wrong with the electricity here. But I was like, let me check the 30 amp. And when I checked the 30 amp, I saw that the 30 amp was working. So yeah, it's an upcharge. And a lot of people notice that at the West Coast, because of the heat, you have to pay double, not double, but it's like $5 a day or whatever they charge. It's really not that much, but that's the upcharge for the electricity that you may be using. That's so if you don't have an adapter when you come, maybe they sell the adapters inside the camp stores, but if you don't have an adapter, oh man, you're gonna be out of luck. Like maybe you can order, or maybe somebody has a second one. I usually carry like two bump down adapters that goes from 50 to 30. And I carry extension cords, 50 amp extension cord, 30 amp extension cord. I carry everything because you never know what predicament you may be in. So this is the forecast now that we at, like it's gonna be 8 p.m. and it says 67 degrees, light showers. So as I go back, like going on, you have some heavy rain, but that's gonna start at around 11 o'clock. And got my wife in there sleeping a little bit, don't worry about that. But like by the morning, it should stop. It's gonna be mostly sunny by the morning. So I'm not worried about that. After seeing that pool, I'm ready to jump in. And you know when if you're using your phone when you're recording, if you look at the screen, you're gonna be looking that way. So right now I'm looking at the screen. But if I'm looking, I can see myself looking to the side. But you have to look at the camera. And now that I'm looking at the camera, I cannot see myself on the screen clearly. But I'm probably looking straight at the camera by looking at the lens, I meant. But if you look at the actual camera, you see I'm looking at the actual screen. It's gonna be, your eyes are gonna be to the side. But if you look at the lens, then you're gonna focus more on the camera. I learned that with life with Anthony. Every time he was speaking, he would be like looking sideways, and everybody was like, "You're looking sideways, Anthony." So if you look at the lens, you'll look straight. But it's more natural to look at the screen so that you know you can see yourself, but you don't realize you're looking to the side. I tell you, that Starlink has really been a game changer for us, getting high-speed internet wherever we go. It's a total game changer. If it rains, you know I'm gonna do another video. And you know what I find really remarkable about this RV? I feel more comfortable in these seats. Like we have a recliner. The recliner is comfortable, but it's so plush. I'm not used to it. It's really comfortable, and it has a lot of plushiness. I'm just used to a hardcore, like just like not plush. So when I'm sitting on this passenger seat or the driver's seat, it's more firm. And I like that when I sit on it. I feel more comfortable. I can recline the seat and I can use the armrest and I just feel more comfortable. I can stretch out my legs. I don't know, I am very weird. I'm the same way with like beds and everything. You could have like these plush, nice, people say, oh, soft bed. I wake up and my back be killing me. I be like, oh my God, I cannot sleep on this bed. I need a bed that's more firm, you know, that can support my length and my weight. Those expensive beds, every expensive bed that I've bought, it's been hurting my back. So I'm happy to sleep on the bed. The bed in this RV is nice and firm. It's the bed that came with. I don't even know what brand it is, but it's nice and firm, and I like it. Maybe I go look at the brand another day. I'll show you guys. But it's nice and firm. We have one and the sticks and bricks from Bob's Furniture. We paid over $2,000 for it. I wake up and I feel like somebody hit me in my back with a bat. I mean, it hurt bad. My wife even complains about it. So we're in the market for new beds. That's what we're in the market for. My boy is sleeping in there like he's paying rent. How much rent you paying in here, boy? I'm about to play some video games before I end this video. Let me see what games we have on here. I wanted to come in a video. She said, Daddy, I want to stay with you. You can stay, I don't care.
I want to go to the park.
I want to go to the park. Oh, it's going to rain. We're going to go to the park tomorrow. It's no rain. Daddy don't want to get caught in the rain. Did you fall down today? What happened? How you fell down?
Everything pushed me down.
You said what?
Everything pushed me down.
Grayson, how do you push you down?
We play tag.
Y'all playing tag? Yeah, I don't let them play too rough. Every time they play rough, somebody ends up on the ground. You okay though? Yeah? Oh, look, she's like she's hurt. She want me to show her boo-boo. Somebody decided to get closer to me. So I'm gonna get in one game, but it's Call of Duty. This is gonna be fire. So this is what I do when I'm playing. Sometimes the kids, they're over on their side and they're playing with their laptops. And then somebody's hitting me. I don't even know where they're hitting me from. And I'll come here and play. Somebody's over here. I don't know where he is. But He's gone now. Or wherever he was tagging us up. But yeah, I pass a lot of the time. Some people always ask, what do you guys do in a rainstorm or in bad weather, inclement weather, or at nighttime? And when you have Starlink, it's totally, totally cool because you can do anything that you want to do. You know what I mean? It's just like you're in the normal sticks and bricks, the way that you operate. If you're hungry, you cook whatever you want to eat. You have a whole fridge. If you're bored, you can read a book, you can go for a walk. In the morning time, you can go into the pool. You can do a lot of things. I put your laptop behind you, Pet. Your laptop is there. It's behind you. Yeah, okay. And like I said, we have multiple devices all over. And as I'm talking to you guys, I'm like messing up in the game. But we have devices all over this rig. We have a doorbell camera. We have the door plugs, not the door plugs, the wall outlets that work by Wi-Fi. We have a printer that works over the Wi-Fi, and everything just connects seamlessly, just like you in the sticks and bricks. When we travel and nothing is plugged in, or if it is plugged in, everything just connects. As soon as you plug in the Starlink, it just connects to it. The only issue that I have is that a lot of the times to save the battery, I'll use my hotspot, my AT&T hotspot, and when we're traveling. But once we get to our location and we want to put on the Starlink, I always forget to turn off the hotspot. Yeah, I always forget to turn off the hotspot. That was my KIL. But I forget to turn off the hotspot and put on the Starlink. So when I do remember to turn off the hotspot, the internet goes off on the Xbox on the TV here that we're watching. And I'm like, oh man, I always do that. I don't know why I always do that. And you know what I'm thinking about too? I'm thinking about having like deep talk, get more personable with you guys, like in later parts of the video. And I'm thinking not a lot of people stay to the end, and having it more personable towards the end, the people that stick around, it's for you. I look down sometimes just to see if the mic is on. And you know what I realized too? Sometimes this might be on, and I don't realize it's not recording or it's not picking up my speech. And sometimes I talk too loud in the mic, so I have to start just talking regular. And when I get excited, I start talking louder. But I have to remember the mic picks up it's very sensitive. So I'm starting to talk like a little more mellow, and I can still show my excitement by talking more mellow. And I think that works out a little bit better. A cup of tea. I'm just getting over a cold. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. One morning, I woke up and I had the worst pain in the right rib cage and in my lower back. And I'm like, what the heck is going on with me? I was ready to run to the hospital. I know it wasn't like my heart or anything like that. And we did have a scare. Somebody at my old job, young guy, God rest his soul and his family. I should link his GoFundMe in this video. But he does have a GoFundMe. If I can find the link, I'll link it in the description of this video. But he suddenly passed away, 37 years old. So I was kind of worried when I started feeling those pains. But I'd also had a cough, and I was feeling kind of wheezy. And I was like, oh my God. And then I realized every time I had a cup of tea, everything went away. And that was weird. I'm like, well, every time I have a cup of tea, everything goes away. So I knew it wasn't my allergies. And then I realized, wow, I'm sick. Like, I never get sick. So when I do get sick, I'm like, I don't know what it is. I think I'm like, it's the worst. But I'm on the mend. I'm getting better. And I'm just going to drink me some tea just so that I can keep whatever it is at bay until it's totally eliminated. This teacup is so cool. You can light it up and has nice colors. Once the colors goes off, that's how you know it's done. Kids over there watching TV and playing with their laptops. I'm waiting for the storm to happen. May not happen in this video, but definitely in the next. Melanie is over there drawing. You want your coloring book, Melanie? I'm gonna get Melanie her coloring book. She loves those utensils there. These coloring books that we got from Spruce Ridge Reindeer Farm. This is Melanie's book. I thought they were all the same. They're different. You know that one was your book, Melanie? How'd you know that one? The coloring book. How'd you know it was yours? Because it had Santa Claus on it? That's what you told me. I didn't know. These guys engaged. So what do you guys put in your tea? I just put one of these tea bags in here from Tetley. I put some honey. Love the honey. Honey is awesome. Put a little bit of this honey in there. And then I put the coffee. Well, the coffee, oh God. I did that once before. Put the water. Just put just enough in. Just so I can have it mix with the milk. Because I like my tea creamy. Would have been a honey. I don't know why, but that's what I like. Put a bit of milk in now. First, let me shake this tea bag. Just so that I can have that nice color. It's hard to see the color when you have the dark colored cup. By the way, guys, these are the SmallsRV Adventure cups. You can get yours. They're available on our website, SmallsRV Adventure Shop. There's a link down in the description for it. Got a lot of nice sales going on. And I'll show you guys the color that I look for when I have my tea. So this nice golden color. That's what I look for when I have my tea. These guys are totally engaged. Surprised they even heard me. I have to keep the TV out of the screen because you can get a copyright. So Kalisha, no, that's Charisma getting cut off a bit. Realize this is a left-handed cup. I'm right-handed, so I didn't realize that you could get different cups. But I always wondered, I'm like, why when I hold this cup comfortably, the emblem is facing the other side? I mean, you could hold it with either hand, but like whether you're right-handed or left-handed, it will show where the emblem is gonna show up. So I have to hold it with my left hand for the emblem to show. But this is one of the cups that's on the shop. They have this same logo. It comes in like different colors and everything. We may get more logos on there because this is our first rig for the channel. I mean, this rig was beautiful, but we left it in Idaho. I wonder if the people that bought the rig, if they ever looked us up, and because no one ever contacted us and said, hey, we bought your rig. That would be so cool, you know, just to see what they did with it. I left parts of the off-grid system in there. The only things that I did take were the batteries and the battery chargers, because those are from NOCO, and I was still going to use the batteries, but I left everything else in there for them to use if they wanted to put in their off-grid system. It was just, you just had to put your batteries and your chargers. There was 2 of them too. So I'm pretty sure that, you know, after they went through their storage, I was like, oh my God, there's battery systems in here. It's pretty cool, unless the factory or the dealership Camping World took them out and just replaced the paneling. But I never heard anybody that said that they bought the camper. But this video is getting long. Thank you guys for staying with us for this long. Please consider subscribing. If you think you subscribe, check. Make sure that you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you see when we go on this long cross-country trip. I've been talking about this for years, and it's finally happening. Probably the next few videos you're going to see us getting ready, getting on the road. I usually try to stay way ahead so that when these videos do come out, you know, we're back at the sticks and bricks. So when you guys see the videos of us traveling, we're probably going to be in the sticks and bricks if we stayed around this long, so that, you know, a lot of content creators, we go way ahead with the scheduling and the uploading of the videos, where I'm currently about a month ahead. So by the time this video comes out, just think we're like a month ahead. This was like a month or 2 months ago when I filmed it. So just stay with us, and you'll see I'm gonna be more active on the membership page, just so that you guys can see the members of the channel, where you can see exactly where we are and you can follow us up a little more closely. Oh, this tea is lovely. It's Tetley. I'm gonna leave you with a look at the kids and of Mac. Thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you, and see you next time. Imagine you had the outro. Donk, da donk, donk, donk. The Rock says, the Rock says. That was WWE. And another shot of Mac sleeping. He loves doing that. See you guys next time.